Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Ironman progress video. So in the last video, what I did was screw around, have some fun out doing some Wildy Slayer, since I wanted to try something a little different from the standard Slayer grind. But since all the bossing that I've done out there, I was only able to get about halfway to level 95. Since all the bosses there do have high defense and it takes a while to kill, so you're not getting fast experience. But anyway, I've been a little burnt from doing a lot of PVM anyway, so I figured do something a little different for a bit and can go ahead and do I guess about a week of different skills or doing some different skilling bosses or something. Try to mix things up a little bit, and well, it'll give me some sort of break from the standard PVM grind that I've been on for quite some time, and of course go ahead and get some of these skills up as we go. So let's get to it. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and start out with 88 agility. And go ahead and use the dungeon pipe shortcut, but even better, from here on out I can go ahead and train agility at the Arty rooftop course, since I think I have enough summer pies in the bank, and using the preserve prayer as well. I should be able to make it last till at least level 90. That's going to be a lot better than the course here, at least. So something I don't get to do often enough as an Ironman is to play with friends. So since the crystal tool seeds aren't just going to show up on their own, I figured we'd go ahead and give it a go with quite a few of us who showed up throughout the day.
I like that guy just nopes out. He knows it's not worth it.
And our first kill back, get 16 rune bars, which is pretty huge, and MVP to go with it.
Got him!
So we had about 100 kills here in total, and throughout the entire time didn't see anybody get a single unique while we were here, but we did get a decent amount of loot that we can go ahead and save up for later for whenever we want to knock out some smithing grinds. So that is 89 agility, and with that we actually get access to the hardest shortcut with the Revenant Caves shortcut on the south side of it. And another group activity worth knocking out is all the level 5 rolls and Barbarian Assault, which will let me finish off the Kandarian Elite Diary, which was one of 2 diaries I never finished on my Normie account, most specifically because of this task right here. And with that game done, our first level 5 roll, Defender, is completed. Alright, so I've put this off for a while and I keep regretting it, but here is what I'm currently sitting at construction wise. I'm going to go ahead and use up what I have for the planks. That way I can go ahead and work towards getting 86 construction, which is going to let me go ahead and finally build the crystalline portal nexus so I can get all the teleports in my house without having to stew boost. And I can also finally get the ornate jewelry box, which I still don't have in the house since I'm only 82 construction. But I don't want to stew boost with it, so I'm just going to go ahead and use up what I have, a little bit of these either mahogany or teak logs, which I think I have 95 banked, or level 95 banked according to Runelight. But we're not going to go all the way up that high, since currently being pulled is a new way to train construction, which we'll go ahead and possibly save for that in the future. But yeah, after watching the last clip, putting this video together, I realized it's been a few weeks since I've had some of these clips, but nonetheless, the Mahogany Homes did pass on the polls and is already released into the game. And I think I spent maybe 10 minutes here doing mythical cape racks and realized that this activity was not for me and just moved right over to benches. And I figured at some point in the future I'll go ahead and do Mahogany Homes, since I think I have 99 construction bank depending on how many teak planks I use during it. But we'll use all the mahogany logs there most likely, and some of the teak, and some will be for the benches, but we'll get to that when we get there. Alright, now it is time to go ahead and upgrade what I want it to with the Nexus. Set the T, make the Nexus, and now we get to dump pretty much all of my law runes into adding all the teleports here. And that's everything I can put in here with what I currently have, and that is a lot of runes. 25,000 law runes, which we'll go ahead and have to come back and add in some of these other teleports. But I gotta go mining for Weiss. The other stuff shouldn't be that big a deal. I gotta get bananas for the Miram teleport, but I think we can just buy those on Apatol. Alright, and the last thing to go ahead and do is get the ornate jewelry box here in my home, and now I can teleport anywhere with the jewelry here in the home. Alright, and with that lap complete, that is 90 agility, and we can now do the Arty course without using the summer pies, which is outstanding because I only have one more left. Alright, let's see, we go ahead and get level 5 attacker. Got the points on the dot. And level 5 healer. What I need for collector. 60 points. That'll be easy. Alright, and here we go. This should be level 5 collector. And we now have all level 5 rolls here at Barbarian Assault. Wasn't bad, as you get to play it with friends this time. And we read the board, and that should be elite task complete, which leaves us with, I think, only 5 more to go. And I guess the only other big-ish one is for the Chewed Bones, which requires a little bit of RNG at Myth Dragons. But here we go. So a word of advice to anybody out there, actually read the task that you're about to do, because that would have saved me 2 hours that I got trying to get these bones, only to realize that I screwed up. And from Magic Logs. God dang it. That was you logs. Alright, and this time we'll go ahead and build this with the Magic Logs so that we can get the diary achievement actually completed. And that is it. And alright, let's go ahead and do another one. See if we can't get the Dragon Full Helm. Maybe one day. Alright, no helmet, but let's go ahead and just get the diary completed. Let's go see Wedge right over here. And there's really, no reason I wouldn't get this other than just to get it done, since the benefits of the helmet aren't really that great to me. The only real reason I'd use it is the teleport unlimit to Sherlock, and of course your 50,000 experience in rune crafting. And that is it. And 91 agility. Alright, and while I'm doing diaries, I figured now is as good a time as ever to go ahead and do the Varrock diary, since I have everything I need to do it. It's all simple stuff. The only thing that might take a little time is getting the Skull Scepter. Other than that, even all the elite requirements all easily done. The last thing I ended up getting the requirement for was 95 cooking, which was a little while back, but I made some extra pies for when I was boosting for agility. So I now have that done. I can go ahead and complete this diary. Alright, and with that, that should be the last task for Varrock, and that it is, since I even did the elite before the hard, because I didn't feel like going to get the scepter right away. And well, I guess we'll teleport over to Varrock, and I'll be there to get the diary rewards in a second. Alright, and we got that nice rune crafting experience right there. It should be level 83 rune crafting. Go ahead and throw another 15,000. Then we got the Varrock 4 armor, which really the only benefit that I care about from this is to be able to mine up to double amethyst. And if you want, you can always get extra battle staffs from Zaf, but since I already got 99 crafting, no need to worry about that. So I just realized I never clipped an ending to this video, but here is 92 agility. So I'm expecting sometime in the near future to finally do the Sins of Our Father quest and take on the Hallowed Sepulchre, or however you pronounce it, in order to try for that Ring of Endurance. I'm currently 900 kills in on a 1000 Zora loot video for the next update to this account. So if you're interested in seeing that, drop a subscription to the channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. I try to drop a new video on average about every 2 weeks now, some with more action than others, but this one right here was after being burnt out for a little bit, so decided to do some things to chill with friends for the most part. And I also stream usually 4 to 5 times a week on Twitch. And I'll drop that link down in the channel description for those who'd like to check it out. But I'd like to go ahead and thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope to see you again in the next one.